Welcome back to the Electrician's 2 channel. Uh, Today we're going to talk about two graphical multimeters. Both of them are 50,000 count multimeters. One is put out by Amazon. It's Amazon heavy duty commercial graphic multimeter, digital true RMS digital multimeter. And we know the reigning champ is the Fluke 289 True RMS graphic multimeter. Before I get started, I want to ask you guys to be safe out there, stay healthy. In this crazy time right now, this coronavirus going on, just do whatever you're asked to do to help stop spreading this disease. This crazy disease is going around. Take care of yourselves and your family. I pray that God bless you all, each one of your households out there, individually and as a family. And y'all do the same for me. Pray for me. And that soon all of this craziness will go away and the world would be somewhat normal again. Life would be somewhat normal again. And we can get back to doing what we love to do. Now, let's move on with this. And this is what you see before you is everything that comes with each individual meter when you first purchase the meter. I'll start with the Amazon first. What came with this when I purchased this meter is it's an adapter that goes in here and to charge this meter up. And this is the charger right here that plugs into the bottom of it and charges this meter up. This meter has a lithium battery pack, I should say, that you can recharge when the batteries are low. And after fully charged, depends on usage. Each charge supposed to last up to 3 months. That's darn good. But again, the key word is depend on your usage for it to last that long. Now, this is the thermocouple K-type that comes with it. Well, not this one. I kept this one off of a H-Tech meter that I had. This was a pretty decent one. It's kind of like metal, a little metal, and it's better than the one that came with it. The one that came with it was real cheap. It's white with the little blue tip on. It's very cheap, and I threw it away as soon as I saw it. So, but this is the K-type adapter that came with it, with this thing here. And I put this with this because it suits it well. But anyway, this is it comes with a thermocouple. It comes with a set of probes, fairly decent probes also. They don't feel cheap at all. And they have they have the protective shroud that comes off and back on again. And it comes with a user manual. Everything you see that came with this meter, that's what everything you see in front of you, right here displayed, is what came with this meter. Okay, so now let's move to the Fluke. Everything that comes with this meter, everything you see before you hear, came with this meter, except this Bluetooth that connects you to Fluke Connect. I had to purchase this separate. I just put it on there so you can see everything. And I keep it on there most of the time because I don't want to lose it. But this is for a Bluetooth connection, and you can buy this separate. But everything else you see comes with this 289, and I had this 289 for a number of years, a long time now. But this is a cable right here that you plug in the top of this multimeter, and every 3 weeks to a month, Fluke sends out free updates that you have to update this multimeter. And in fact, I just did it this morning. I just updated the software in this multimeter. Keep in mind, man, when you're dealing with stuff like this, these are mini computers. Anything that holds a memory, basically, has to be updated. Whether it's this one, or any other graphical multimeter, is or computer or electronic has to be updated. at some point. But anyway, I plug this on the top. I go to Fluke.com, and they tell them what kind of meter you have, 287 or whatever you have. You put this inside the port on the side of your computer, and you got to register your meter, whatever. And they update it. They update your meter to keep it working properly. I don't know if a lot of you guys knew about it, but if you don't, you know now, and you use it. It's free. And anything you get from Fluke, and if it's free, you want to get it, because Fluke is like Apple products. You got to pay for everything. So, so I just did it this morning. In fact, I got my update. So I've been doing it for a number of years now, since I had this meter and I found out about it. I've been doing it for the last at least 4 years. I would say 4 or 5 years I've been doing it, updating my meter. And you want to get it done, because it's like any other computer that you may have. If you have a PC at home, or even an iPad or a tablet, if you don't update that thing, after a while you'll get so far behind in updates that it won't receive an update when you try to give it one. So some of you guys may have one, a 289 that you never updated. You had it for 6-7 years. Let's just hope that you're able to update it, and to keep your meter working right. So okay, and this right here is the Fluke view forms right here. You could after your data log, you could download this on your computer, and you can print out your data log graphing, or the trend, I should say, into professional looking forms, and it'll have your company name on it, or your name on it, or however you want to do it, and it'll show the graphs. It'll show the graphs of which you had recorded, or was taking measurements of for a period of time. This right here is for the 289 also. This just basically a manual. Instead of putting it into a book form, they had it on here. Or I think I did have a book form. No, I had this, and but they also put it on this disc right here, so I can, if there's something I want to know about this 289, I just stick it in my computer, and I could just look it up and read on there, whatever. This is the quick reference right here to getting started that came with this Fluke, and these are the crock clips, the little small crock clips that I hate so much. And for the money that you pay for this thing here, you will want to. You would hope that Fluke would have gave you some nice alligator clips instead of these little small things. But this what came with it, and this right here is the probes that came with them. You just put that on there. Put that on there, and there you go, and twist them on there, and that's it. It don't come off because it have threads on it. All right, so what I'm going to do today, I'm going to put each meter through a few tests, a few little measurements, and we're going to see which one, how they pair against one another. Hold on for 1 second. Okay, and we're going to see how they compare to one another. Now, keep in mind that this Fluke is going to have some things that this one don't have, and this meter going to have some things that this Fluke doesn't have. Now, don't let the small size fool you. This is a feature-packed multimeter, graphing multimeter here, just like the Fluke. This is a real big multimeter, and you think that it should have some features that it doesn't have that this one have. Okay, now like for example, this multimeter here have real-time trending. You can plug it into you could be testing a circuit, and it'll show you graphing, real-time graphing. The Fluke doesn't have that, and also this have data logging graphing as well. Now the Fluke has that. I have that one. Now, and you can also, but the Fluke have Bluetooth, and this one doesn't. You can update your software with the Fluke, and you cannot update with this one. This one have a color display. You can change the background to all different colors if that means something to you. You may want black background, white font, or I think like it's a green font with gold. I mean a green background with gold font. You know, that little kind of stuff that means a lot to you. Fluke have a more basic display. Now the Fluke is they have a like an information library in here telling you, I guess, what certain symbols or certain terms mean. The Fluke have one also, but I believe it's a little bit more extensive than this one. But this one still have one, and this still is a very good meter, and I keep this one with me a lot since I bought it. I keep it with me a lot now, just to have with me, and I use the Fluke on special projects. If I'm doing a special project, I'm data logging for a long time or whatever, I'll bring the Fluke out. But on a day-to-day basis, this going to be my go-to when I have to use any kind of trending, I'm troubleshooting or anything like that. Now, I'm going to turn both of them on. I'm going to let you see which one starts up the quickest. I think a lot of you already know. I know. But I'm going to let you guys be the judge of a lot of things, and I guess you can just tell me about it in the comments after this review is all over with. Now, so I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to turn you can look at the Fluke. I'm going to turn it on first. And I'm going to turn this one on right quickly, and you can see. Well, I turned this one on right after the Fluke. A few seconds, about a second or two after the Fluke, and it still came on quick. As far as startup, this one is very fast. The Fluke is not so fast, but it's bigger, and I guess it may be because the more features that they have, like anything else, they have to go through its checks and balances throughout this meter. Remember, this is like a small computer. They have to go through all of make sure everything is working before it start up. This one, it don't have as many features as the Fluke, so it doesn't take long to start up. It's kind of like a tablet. A handheld tablet and a computer, basically. You know, one I'm going to take the bigger, the much slower it takes to start up, the smaller, less features, the quicker it starts up. All right, so I'm going to go through something. I'm going to go through the menu just to show you. Well, no, let's go through some of the features. This one have microamp, AC, DC, 4 to 20 microamps, milliamps, I'm sorry. This is milliamps, AC/DC, 10 amp. This have AC volts, DC volts. This is AC/DC millivolts, hertz. They have resistance, continuity, diode, and capacitance. And they have temperature with Celsius and Fahrenheit. This have low Z, AC voltage, millivolts. Volts DC, millivolts temperature, resistance, continuity. I guess there's no sound. I'm not sure. I don't know. But anyway, NS, nano. I don't know. But anyway, diode, capacitance, amps, AC/DC. That's milliamps, microamps, AC/DC, low Z, low ohms. I'm sorry. And we have a hold, range, info button, and let me see. This one have hold, relativity. It's F1, 2, 3, 4, same as this one. So I'm going to do a few little tests with these things. I'm going to show you, and we're going to see which one that pairs the best. In my book, I guess you would say. Yeah, it's fair to put both of them up, because you shouldn't call yourself a graphic multimeter and you're talking like you're the big dog. And so I got to put you up against the big dog, and we'll see how you fare. So I'll move some of the stuff out of the way, and we're going to get right down to it. Okay, enough of me talking. Let's get down to business. All right, keep this here because we're going to do a temperature test in a while. All right, so let's get to voltage. Let's go to AC voltage. Okay, it's AC voltage. Okay, now I have this thing connected to my variac transformer over here, and I'm gonna just see which one, how accurate they are compared to each other. All right. Okay. Oh, and also, by the way, one of my viewers goes by the name. His channel is 3-Phase. I haven't forgot your 3-Phase. You asked me that you asked me to open the back of this one up, and I'll do that for you, man. I got you. I got you. I just want to send this out. By the way, check his channel out, 3-Phase. He has some very interesting stuff on his channel, and those of you who like electronics, advanced electronics, and he put on a good show for you, good review. Shout out to 3-Phase. So let me there's that votes. Okay, I'm gonna turn the variac on, and we're just gonna see how well. I'm gonna start off with. Okay, I'm gonna put it on. I think it's 24 volts. No, hold it. It's 24 volts. Let me get this glare out of here. Might be too much light. All right. Sorry about that. But anyway, that's the 24 volts. I'm going to turn it up a little bit, and we'll see what we got here. And let it settle. Put it on, this dial says 55 here. 35. I don't know what it's going to, maybe a little more, a little less. I'm going to let it settle. AC voltage. Okay, so what I'm going to do also, I'm going to just go up a little higher and put it on 70, like 70 volts. It says it's 80. I got to get this dial set right on this thing. But it says 80 on this dial. 70 on this dial. I have it marked, but it's saying 84 here. Okay. That's close enough. And you guys decide who you want to believe out of the two. I'm going to go up a little bit more. I'm going to take it all the way to 120, where I have it marked here. But the dial, it says 105. It's between 105 and 110, but I know that was like 120 when I tried to mark it before. Yep. 126.6 and 120.7. No, 120. Okay, 120.4, 120.5. Again, you guys decide which one you want to believe. If you ask me, I'm going to go with the Fluke. I guess you say why? Because the Fluke has been tested, proven. This is something new on the market, even though it's a rebrand. I never had this brand before. So, but I'm going to go until proven. You know, I'm gonna do something to break that tie. Hold on a second. Let's turn this off. Let me see how I can break that tie. Let me see what meter I can put out, so I won't be biased. Okay. Tell you what. How about if I just be nice and I bring out the Fleu, and that'll break the tie. I'll do that. That's how we'll do that. The Fleu will be our tiebreaker. Let me push it over a little bit more to get the glare out of it. Out of here. Okay. Let me turn the variac back on. $10 volts, 3, 5. 10 volts, 3, 5. 10 volts, 3, 7. Well, that was supposed to be the tiebreaker right here. And it seems to me it's closer to this one than the Fluke is. This one being closer than the Fluke. So, this seemed to be spot on at the moment. I hate to say it, but it's I'm saying I can't. I'm trying not to be biased about it. So let me go up a little bit more, and we'll try some. I just turned it up some. Whatever it falls on, it falls on. All right, 51.2. The Fluke got 51.2. The Amazon got 51.1. The Fleu got 51.1. The Fluke 51.2. They're still in spec of each other though. Okay. I'll go up a little bit more. I'm gonna turn it to 120. I mean all the way to the highest it can go and see what happens. The Amazon 150.1. The Fluke 150.3. And the Fleu 149.9. So they're all within spec. I still will go with the Fluke. Let's try Hertz. Okay. Tell you what I'm going to do now is let's do a DC voltage right quick. They all should do pretty good with the DC voltage. I'm going to undo this. And I'm going to connect it to my DC power supply. And we'll see. DC, DC, DC. DC. Okay, DC voltage. DC, DC, DC. Okay. Put it on 13.3. See what happens. And all of them here should stay the same because DC voltage, that's just direct voltage. So 13.3. I'm gonna go down to start from the beginning. Let's start from 2.1, 2.0 volts. No, I have 2.1 on here. So that's everything say 2.1. Go up to 4.2. Everybody's agreeing over here to 4.2. 8.2. And everybody's still getting along in green. I'm going to do 19.2. Yep, they're all still getting along. Highest we can go now. See, it's 29.8. Okay, they're all happy with that. All right, very good. Now, also what I want to do, I'm going to try out the